Stop what you're doing right now. This is not a regular message, and it's not just another video playing in the background. This is a divine interruption from heaven itself, sent to reach you before your breakthrough slips through your fingers. May the Lord your God am speaking directly to you, because in exactly 10 minutes, something is about to shift in your life that you never imagined possible. But if you walk away now, if you scroll past or delay your obedience, the favor that was written in your name may pass you by. I have heard the cries you whispered when no one was around. I have seen the moments you felt invisible, overlooked, and forgotten, but heaven has never lost sight of you. Today, the angels stand still, waiting for your heart to open, because the blessing I am about to release cannot be forced. It must be received willingly. That is why I am warning you now. This moment is not ordinary. This is your final invitation before I move forward with my will. You have asked me, when will it be my turn? You have said in silence, God, have you forgotten me? I tell you the truth. I have never been closer than I am right now. Your delay is the only thing standing between you and the miracle I have prepared. The enemy has launched distractions all around you, not because you're weak, but because you're closer than ever to the promise I placed inside you before you were born. Heaven has already marked this day for your favor. In 10 minutes, an unexpected opportunity, a divine revelation, or a long-awaited answer will be revealed. But your spirit must be ready. My child, do not let the enemy lure you into comfort, delay, or doubt. This is a divine moment, and if you treat it casually, the weight of your destiny will be delayed. I love you too much to let you drift without warning. If you believe this message is reaching you for a reason, I want you to type Amen in the comments right now. Let the world know that you are ready for what I am about to release. This is your act of faith. This is your declaration that you are done waiting and you're ready to receive. You were not chosen to merely survive. You were chosen to shift atmospheres, to break chains, to carry a glory that others could not. That is why your path has been heavier. That is why people walked away. That is why the blessing took longer, but none of it was punishment. It was preparation. And now that preparation is reaching its completion. What you've lost in the past, I am about to multiply. What you thought was broken beyond repair, I'm about to restore. You will soon look back and realize that every painful delay, every sleepless night, every tear that hit your pillow was watering the soil of a harvest greater than anything you imagined. You have not been buried, you have been planted, and the bloom begins now. But I must warn you again, delay has a cost. There are angels assigned to carry this breakthrough, but they move in alignment with your faith, not your fear. If you walk away now, if you reject the urgency of this word, the momentum will pause. I am not threatening you. I am loving you. Enough to tell you the truth. Your timing matters. The enemy is whispering even now, trying to convince you that this is emotional hype, that this is just another message like all the others. But deep in your spirit, you know better. You feel the fire stirring again. You feel the tears rising because your soul recognizes my voice. My sheep hear me when I speak. and I am speaking to you right now. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble upon this message. Before you woke up this morning, I orchestrated every detail to ensure you would hear this exact word at this exact moment. I'm not bound by time, but I honor it. And right now, your time has come. I'm asking you to trust me again. I know you've been disappointed before. I know you've prayed and seen nothing happen. But today, I'm doing a new thing, and it will spring forth suddenly. Do not compare this moment to your past failures. This is not a repeat. This is your redemption. If you feel the weight of this word, pause everything and just sit in silence for a moment. Let my presence surround you. Let my spirit remind you of every promise I made, every whisper I spoke when you were at your lowest. I have not forgotten. I have not changed my mind about you. You are still chosen. You are still called. You are still favored. The enemy tried to distract you so you wouldn't hear this, but he failed. You are still here, and that means the promise is still alive. Let this be your sign. I am closer than you think. Miracles are moving toward you. Favor is knocking at your door, but you must open it. Do not hesitate. Obey now. Obedience unlocks the next dimension. I want you to like this video, not for validation, but as a public sign of agreement with my word. Let the act of clicking that button be your yes to me, a yes to favor, a yes to alignment, a yes to everything. I planned for you before you were even born. There are people praying right now for the very miracle I've placed in your hands. Don't drop it. Don't sabotage it with fear. Don't second-guess the blessing because it feels too big. That's how you know it's me. It's too big for you to do without me. My child, you are not alone. I am not just a silent force watching. From heaven, I am your defender, your provider, your comforter, and your strength. When the storm came, I held you. When they left you, I stayed. When you gave up, I carried you. And now I am lifting you into a season that will silence every doubt and every lie. This is your moment. This is the shift. After 10 minutes, your life will not look the same, but only if you believe, only if you obey, only if you silence the noise and listen to my still small voice echoing loudly right now in your spirit. I am not just sending blessings. I am sending divine strategies. I am not only giving you what you lost, I am giving you what the enemy never wanted you to discover, the truth of who you are in me. You are more than your mistakes. You are more than your pain. You are my beloved, my royal vessel, and I have appointed you to rise now, not tomorrow, not later, but now. You've been trained in the fire. You've endured seasons where nothing made sense. But even in your confusion, I was preparing the way. I was clearing paths that no human hand could open. I was redirecting you from things that looked good, but would have destroyed you. And now, I'm guiding you into a place of sudden clarity, where what was blurry becomes clear, and what was delayed now comes rushing like a river. You prayed for strength, so I gave you storms to teach you how to stand. You asked for patience, so I let things grow slowly to shape your faith. You asked for elevation, and I allowed you to walk through rejection so that only I would get the glory when you rise. Every trial had a divine purpose. Nothing you walked through was wasted. Not one day, not one tear, not one silent night. The reason the warfare has increased is not because you're weak, but because your victory is closer than ever before. The pressure you're feeling is not punishment. It's the weight of glory pressing into your timeline. It's the weight of my favor coming closer to earth. That's why the enemy is panicking. He knows what's about to be released to you. He can't stop it, so he tries to distract you just long enough to make you forfeit it. But I am fighting for you. I am surrounding you with angels even now, ministering spirits assigned to your breakthrough. They are not waiting for your perfection. They are moving according to your obedience. I have placed a crown upon your spirit. Do not trade it for temporary comfort. Do not sell your inheritance for something that feels safe. You've already waited long enough. You've already paid the price in pain, in patience, in perseverance. Now comes the harvest. Now comes the reward. But it's not just for you. It's for everyone connected to your assignment. When you rise, others will find hope. When you speak, others will find healing. Your obedience is not just about your blessing, it's about the breakthrough of generations. I need you to see what I see in you. You look in the mirror and see your flaws. I look at you and see the masterpiece I have formed with my own hands. You focus on the wounds, I focus on the warrior. You count your failures, I count your faith. I never gave up on you, even when you gave up on yourself. So hear me clearly now. After 10 minutes, things will begin to shift. You may not see the full picture instantly, but the chain reaction begins. A phone call, a message, a breakthrough in your spirit, a shift in your health, a divine appointment. Whatever it is, it will be undeniable because it will carry my fingerprint, my perfect timing, my overwhelming peace, my unmistakable favor. The distractions will increase in this hour. The enemy will try one last time to lure you back into fear, bitterness, or delay. But now you know better. Now you recognize his tactics. And now you have no excuse to return to what almost destroyed you. You've grown too much to shrink back. You've cried too much to settle for less. You've prayed too long to walk away from the promise. You were never waiting on me. I was waiting on you to trust me again. And you are ready now. You are not broken. You are battle-tested. You are not behind. You are being aligned. The years that were stolen are coming back multiplied. The peace you thought you lost will flood your soul. The doors that slammed in your face will now swing open, because this time I am the one opening them. If you're still watching this and receiving every word, type 1111 in the comments. As a sign that you believe something divine is aligning in your life, speak it boldly, declare it publicly. Let the atmosphere around you know that you are no longer available for delay, doubt, or distraction. And to the ones who feel unworthy, listen closely. Worthiness was never the requirement. Surrender is. I don't need your perfection. I need your willingness. I don't bless you because you always get it right. I bless you because I chose you before you even had a name. My grace is not a reward for performance. It's a gift for those who dare to believe I am good even when life isn't. I am sending someone into your life who will speak to the places in you that have been silent for years. A divine connection. a destiny partnership, someone who doesn't just see your past, but sees your anointing. This person will not compete with you. They will complement you. And together you will build something that changes lives. Do not sabotage it with self-doubt. Do not talk yourself out of what I have prepared. You are more ready than you think. The ones who left you were not meant to witness this next chapter. I removed them not to hurt you, but to protect what I'm birthing through you. You are about to walk into rooms where your name was spoken in honor long before you arrived. You are about to see provision that doesn't match your paycheck. You are about to receive answers to prayers you forgot you prayed. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am. And I am still the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I am still the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am still the one who parts seas, raises the dead, and makes a way in the wilderness. Your situation is not too hard for me. Your fear is not too deep for me. Your shame is not too heavy for me. If I can raise Lazarus after 4 days in a tomb, I can resurrect your dreams. If I can turn water into wine, I can turn your struggle into success. If I can feed 5,000 with a boy's lunch, I can stretch your resources beyond what you imagined. I am not just God in theory, I am God in motion. But you must move. Do. Faith without action is dead. You've heard my word, now respond. Don't wait for the perfect moment. This is the moment, this is the time. This is your open door. You have no idea how many forces have tried to stop this very moment from reaching you. But I broke through every delay, every distraction, and every demonic interference to deliver this word right to your heart. My message is not noise. It is a lifeline. It is the whisper you asked for when you said, God, just give me one more sign. And now I'm giving you more than a sign. I'm giving you direction. The enemy hoped you would be too tired to receive it. He wanted you discouraged, numb, and disbelieving by the time this reached your ears. But look at you. You are still listening. You are still standing. You are still breathing. That alone is a testimony of how powerful my grace has been in your life. The battle tried to bury you, but I refuse to let the soil close over your promise. Let me remind you of what I spoke over your life before you were ever formed in the womb. I declared greatness over you. I breathed destiny into you. I placed gifts and callings inside you that hell itself could not erase. You were born for such a time as this. Even the delays you've endured were part of the molding process, not to break you, but to shape you. You may feel like you're behind, but heaven is not late. Your timeline is not the world's timeline. I've hidden you for a season, not because you weren't worthy, but because you were being protected. You were not ready before, but you are now. And because you are now aligned, the next 10 minutes will be the shift that your soul has been crying out for. This is not just about receiving money or success or recognition. This is about restoration of your heart. It's about peace that surpasses understanding. It's about joy returning where sorrow has lived for far too long. I am bringing emotional healing, spiritual clarity, and mental renewal. Because what's coming next requires a whole version of you, not a half-healed one. I am removing the bitterness from your memory. I am healing the trauma buried beneath your smile. I am going deeper than what others can see. Because I don't just bless the surface, I bless the soul. I don't just fix symptoms, I cure the root. And right now, I'm pulling out everything that tried to poison your purpose. The people who hurt you didn't understand who you were. They misjudged you. They rejected you, not because you were wrong, but because your light exposed their darkness. But I saw it all, I recorded it all, and now I am vindicating you publicly. What was said in private will be overturned by my justice. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to fight for recognition. You just have to stay faithful, stay available, and stay close to me. I will do the lifting. I will open the doors. I will silence the lies. You don't need a spotlight when you have my covering, and you don't need validation when you have my favor. If you've made it this far in the message, type 222 in the comments. Let it be your confirmation that you are receiving something bigger than you can explain. Let the world know that you are aligned with the voice of the Lord and you are ready to obey. There's something else I need to tell you, something sacred. There is a conversation happening in heaven right now with your name in it. Angels are discussing your assignment. Strategies are being written with your purpose as the headline. Do you know what that means? It means what's coming for you is not random, it's not luck, it's not coincidence, it's divine orchestration. The blessing that is on the way has been filtered through my wisdom. It will not crush you. It will not overwhelm you. It will meet you at the level of your growth and stretch you into the next version of yourself. This is not a temporary miracle. It's a foundational shift. It's a rerouting of everything that once seemed stuck. There is territory I am giving you, spiritual ground, emotional ground, financial ground. But with territory comes responsibility. I am calling you higher. You cannot carry old habits into this new level. You cannot afford to entertain what once drained you. This is the hour of separation. What I'm doing in you now will require focus, faith, and obedience. I will surround you with new people who push you toward purpose, people who pray for you behind your back, people who see your calling and not just your convenience. I'm sending divine partnerships, not just friendships. Prepare your heart for alignment. I am removing counterfeit blessings, things you thought were good but were planted to distract. I'm shutting down doors that looked promising but led to pain. That job that didn't work out, that relationship that ended, that opportunity that closed. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. I was protecting the purity of your promise. You may not understand why certain people walked away, but I do. Their season in your life was to teach you, not to travel with you into the next chapter. Stop mourning over what I removed. Start rejoicing over what I'm about to reveal. You will see why it had to happen. You will understand later what confused you now. I am the God who finishes what I start. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you now. I didn't rescue you from the pit just to leave you at the edge. I am still leading you. I am still writing your story. And the best chapters have not yet been read. What's ahead is greater than what's behind. This moment is bigger than a feeling. It's a divine intersection, a holy pause, a sacred encounter, and you are standing in it right now. Everything you've been through has led to this place, where revelation meets readiness and obedience opens overflow. This message may feel intense, but that's because it carries weight. It carries my authority. It carries my love. If I didn't care, I would have let you scroll by. But I care enough to interrupt your comfort. I love you enough to challenge your delay. And I believe in you enough to speak to the greatness that's still inside you. You are not here to live an ordinary life. I created you for something that reaches beyond success or survival. I created you for significance. The enemy fears what you carry because it doesn't come from man. It comes from me. That's why he's been working overtime to break your focus. That's why the distractions have come from places you least expected. But I am breaking every tactic, every delay, and every lie, because it's time for my glory to be revealed through you. You are stepping into a season of sudden clarity. The confusion that kept you frozen is lifting. The fog that surrounded your decisions is clearing. Where there was uncertainty, I am releasing divine instruction. I will not let you miss your assignment. I will guide your steps so precisely that even your mistakes will turn into momentum. My child, you are stronger than you feel. You have survived things that would have destroyed others. You didn't just make it through, you grew through it. You learned how to pray with fire. You learned how to fight in silence. You learned how to walk by faith when sight failed you. And now you are entering into what you were being trained for all along. Do not let fear speak louder than faith in this moment. I'm already on the other side of your obedience, waiting with everything I promised. I have not changed my mind about your destiny. What I said over you in the beginning still stands. I am the Alpha and Omega. What I start, I sustain, and what I promise I fulfill. Yes, you will be rewarded. Yes, you will laugh again. Yes, you will testify of this moment. You will say, that message was for me. That day changed my life. And it won't be emotional hype, it will be spiritual reality. Because I am not a man that I should lie. If I said it, I will do it. Stop expecting loss. Stop preparing for disappointment. Stop assuming you are too late or too broken. I am doing a new thing in you, and it will not look like what you've seen before. It will surprise you. It will humble you. It will restore your childlike faith. And when it comes, you will know it came from me and me alone. Even in your weakest moments, I was working. Even when you doubted me, I was defending you. Even when you turned away, I stayed close. I never left. I never gave up. And now I am proving to you that nothing can separate you from my love. Not failure, not fear, not even time. Now breathe. Let my presence fill the room. Let my peace settle every storm. Let my voice silence the chaos around you. This is your moment of divine reset. I'm making all things new. Your heart, your home, your mind, your finances, your purpose. What seemed too damaged will be restored. What seemed out of reach will suddenly be in your hands. I am asking you to trust me, not just with your Sunday prayers, but with your daily decisions. Invite me into the small moments. I don't just dwell in churches, I dwell in surrendered hearts. If you give me access, I will show you miracles where others see only mess. I will reveal beauty where others see ashes. This is your final call before the shift. After this moment, everything will begin to unfold. Slowly at first, then suddenly, like rain that turns into a flood, like a whisper that becomes a roar, and you will say, only God could have done this. So right now, choose to stay in alignment. Choose to remain faithful. Choose to obey. Let this message be the day you said yes to heaven's timing. Not a soft yes, not a hesitant maybe, but a bold, loud yes. A yes that shakes the atmosphere. A yes that unlocks the blessing already on its way. If you've stayed with me through this entire word, then I know your spirit is ready. You didn't come this far just to hear encouragement. You came to encounter transformation, and that's exactly what I am giving you. It starts now. It starts here. And it starts with your agreement. Comment 5555 below if you believe this word was divinely timed for you. Let it be your seal of faith, your declaration to the enemy that you're not backing down, not giving up, not turning away. Your miracle is already moving. Your name has already been written on the blessing. The door is already unlocking, and the angels have already been dispatched. I am the Lord your God. I am for you, not against you. I am your provider, your defender, your healer, and your promise keeper. And now, after 10 minutes, it begins. Amen.